Hello and welcome, my friends. Welcome to spring. Welcome to the Aries energy. Now, before we get into this reading, I do want to wish everybody who has an Aries sun sign a very happy birthday. This energy resonates very much with you. Now, as we are looking at the cardinal energy of Aries, know that no matter where Aries lies on your astrological birth chart, this energy, it's going to impact you because it is a very dominant, if you will, energy. Cardinals talk about that turning point, that fire. Well, that talks about fire, that passion, that inner urge. And, well, we've got a lot of it. Now, when I was looking at this reading, there were a couple of decks that just screamed, you need to use these. This is the Arcanya Tarot, which talks about that epic adventure. And yeah, it just like screams Aries. Then, because we do have Aries, I do have the Mythic Oracle, which is all about the Greek pantheon and lore. Again, it was a no-brainer for me. All right, let's look at this. Let's look at what you guys can expect from the reign of Aries. And guys, Aries packs a punch, and his time is going to pack a punch. Monday, we have the full moon, or the full warm moon coming forward on a lunar eclipse. Well, won't that be fun? I don't know if it's a partial or a full. Similar to Mercury in retrograde. It's still going to be there, whether you can see it or not. And speaking of Mercury retrograde, the next Monday, April 1st, and no, it's not an April Fool's joke, Mercury in retrograde. So, Aries packs a punch, and his energies that he's bringing forward, oh yeah, we're going to feel it. Okay. First card. The Knight of Wind, the Knight of Swords. Yep. We're gonna have some movement. Many of us are feeling stuck. We need to have that movement. And the Knight of Wind or the Knight of Swords definitely brings it. The Queen of Rain, the Queen of Cups, helping to douse down some of this power, this passion, this fire. We do have the very, I don't say passive, but intuitive Queen of Cups. This is called the Storm Ring. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. It is in reversal. Now the Wheel of Fortune, anytime you guys see this in a reading, know that this is our card for this year, for 2024, is the Wheel of Fortune. It is in reversal, which does talk a little bit about how we're kind of feeling stuck, kind of feeling that funk, if you will. Okay. The Seven of Stones, the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about the work that needs to happen. I said there needs to be movement. We have the Knight of Swords here. It's not like someone else is going to do this. Aries is not going to do this for you. We need to be the ones that are in control. We need to get on, well, in this case, an eagle or horse and get the work done. The Hangman in reversal. Going to run out of table space. And finally, the Six of Rain, the Six of Cups. All right. So Aries is going to get us unstuck. Well, I should actually reframe that. Aries is going to support us in getting ourselves unstuck. Like I said, we have to be the one in control. We have to be the one that is doing the work. When we start to take that active participation, we're going to see the wheel start to shift. Right now, it feels stuck. It feels stagnant. we need to start to grease those wheels. How do we do that? Well, opposed to just getting into that pity party kind of, I don't know what to do, oh my God, what do I do? Or, and this happens a lot, where we overthink things. I've got to double check, triple check, quadruple check to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Start working on those aspects, whether it be a learning piece, a work piece, something that you've been avoiding and you know that you need to do it, yet we've been avoiding it. It is not going to, you don't want to have the fast and furious charge. That is the Aries energy. We need to douse it down. We need to have that third eye intuitional energy give direction. If we have that large or in charge / go energy without direction, we're going to cause ourselves more problems. We do need to think things through. Not overthink it. We need that third eye thinking center to create, to look at that intuitional energy, and to start to problem solve. That will really help that grease those wheels that are getting stuck. The overthinking, the micromanaging, it has to be this way or no way, is we're slowing things down. Be open to the insight. Be open to the different. It may not be perfect, but know that that perfection will change depending on where you are on your journey. What you want to have is something that is going to be high vibrational, that is meaningful. We will know that it is meaningful because it's going to start to resonate. It's going to start to hit that heart song. Bring in calm, balance, and peace. Yeah, it might be a little scary to start off with. However, when you are working with that knowledge, you're working with those aspects, you're starting to take those steps forward, you start to feel stronger on the inside. None of this is going to be, like I said, rush. We need to take it slow and steady. We want stability. That's why we have the 7 of Stone here. We need this very stable, grounded work ethic. That's going to support us with working with these energies, because a lot of these energies, like I said, are very large and in charge. They're in your face energies. They're going to destabilize us. We don't want destabilization. What we want is that growth. We need that movement. We need to feel unstuck, because the stuck is not helping us. It's not serving us in any way. And many of us are feeling really funky. And that's what we need, is to get ourselves unstuck. I will be doing a reading for the full warm moon. We can start to embrace the full warm moon energy tomorrow. Or sorry, not tomorrow, on Saturday. And then the eclipse occurs on Sunday, Monday night. So know that it's going to be kind of a more confrontational energy. Eclipses, whether it's solar or lunar, and this is a lunar eclipse, they're kind of like mini tower-esque energies. Not so much events per se, but it's the energy. Think of it as like when you're at home and all of a sudden a door slams shut and you're like, what the? That energy. But no, when they slam a door shut, another one opens. And we need to check in. Where is that door opening? And what's happening there? And I never say this right. Bellermorphone? Humility. And I think that goes a lot along the lines of the reversal here in the Hangman. We're not always right. I know that's a hard concept for many of us to learn and to maintain. I understand that. However, understanding and working with it, that we aren't always right. And we are going to make mistakes. We are going to stumble. And that's okay. The important thing is to keep things going. Learn from them. Break patterns. It's okay to stumble. It's okay to fall. What we need to do is pick ourselves up so that we can make changes, that we can move forward. Because staying down is where we struggle. Like that's where you're wrong. We don't want to stay down. We want to get back up. Pontus, the unknown. Absolutely. We're picking ourselves up and going into the unknown. That's part of things. That's part of what we're doing. It's okay. We do not have a big picture point of view. We have a very small microscopic point of view, and we're trying to build off of that. So there is a lot of unknown. That unknown does bring in anxiety. That anxiety brings in resistance, brings in fear, which makes us want to control things even more. Take a deep breath. Be okay with different. Be okay with it not looking picture perfect. Gaia, the mother. Absolutely. I said that stability was going to be important. That grounded energy, that's going to help us bring in the foundation to deal with the unknown, to deal with those worries. When we feel stable and calm on the inside, that unknown, that different, that shifting and changing is more manageable. We can work with it and don't feel like we're going to be toppled over from this energy. And that's an important aspect here. We want to make sure that we've got that. We want to make sure that we feel empowered. And I think that's the piece that we're looking at with Aries. Yes, he's a very large and in charge energy. Yes, we have a lunar eclipse and Mercury in retrograde. However, it's that empowerment to overcome that adversity and overcome that stuckness that many of us are feeling, that heaviness. We want to see the growth. We want to see that shift. Well, it's not just going to happen. We have to put some work into this, guys. Aries is going to help us. I'm interested to see. I haven't done the reading yet for the full moon. The reading will have the full moon, and then I'll do a part on the eclipse as well. So we can see how that energy is going to work with our Aries and work with us in moving ourselves forward. The Three of Stone, Three of Pentacles in reversal. This is the Triforce Perfecta. The Two of Swords in reversal. Now, interesting. 2, 3, 2, 3. Twos are about balance. So anytime you see multiple twos, angels are telling you, hey, we need to maintain that balance. We need that duality. We need things to be flowing better than what they are. The threes, when you have multiple threes, the angels are telling you something close to your heart needs to be expressed. The Eight of Rain, the Eight of Cups. And finally, the Two of Ash, adding to our twos, the Two of Wands. There are decisions that need to be made. Please don't overthink them, because we will. We'll hyper-focus in on it. We will cross-reference, revalidate, want to make sure, double, triple, and quadruple check. Like I said, that's not going to help. We do need to make some decisions, and they need to hit in that heart song. They need to feel right. They may not make sense, but at the pace we're going, which is a very slow and stable pace, even if we're choosing wrong, we have the ability to correct our course, to make it more stable, to make it more feasible for you right here and right now. So start to make some choices. It's not written in stone. It's about how do you want to go forward. Going forward, we're not doing it right now, and we need to, is be working with our supports, our physical supports and our spiritual supports. The D&D girl in me loves this card. We have the Knight, the Wizard, and the Ranger. Sounds like a great joke, but that Triforce Perfecta, working with self, that physical support team, and then working with our spiritual support team. We need to really incorporate that connection and that cooperation. Should they be doing it for us? Absolutely not. However, they can help with guiding us, encouraging us, and supporting us. The Eight of Cups, or the Eight of Rain, talks about ensuring that we are looking externally, not trying to reflect and find those answers on the inside. No, this is about stepping forward. We need to look external. Will it incorporate internal pieces? Absolutely. However, it's that external step forward rather than that internal step forward. This is about moving self forward, getting self unstuck. You're not going to find the answers on the inside, so those deep dives, they're not going to help. Will meditation help? Sure, to find grounded stability, to opening yourself up to some of the wisdom, the guidance, that aha that the third eye offers you. Opening self up to some of the aha that the universal energies offer you. However, looking in and trying to find emerging aspects or different pieces like that is not what spring is offering you. You need to be focused more, not that what spring is offering you right now. We need to be looking external rather than internal right now. We need to see those physical, or that physical movement rather than that spiritual one. I want to thank you guys so very much for joining me today. I hope this helped you to explore what you can expect from this time with Aries. It's going to be quite the time, and it's quite the step into spring. However, we are stepping into spring. Those seasons are changing. Of course, like always, I want to thank you guys for joining me. And if you did like this session, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And let me know what you're most excited about for entering into spring and working with Aries in this amazing, very hot energy. And if you haven't done so, please make sure that you've subscribed and hit that bell so you don't miss anything that I post. And if you're looking for an added layer of support, I do have a Ko-fi and Patreon page. I've provided links below so you can go check it out. Again, I want to thank you for joining me in exploring your time in Aries. Until tomorrow, my friends.